at St Thomas Wildlife Park is the rallying point for all 320 competitors, having already completed the 90-mile touring section. From here, the real trial begins, with its 11 observed sections before reaching the finish at Torquay.
Have you been doing these endurance trials?
Oh, the first one was in 1956, so that's up to what, getting on for 35 years, yes, about 35 years.
What bike were you riding in 1956?
The same one that I'm riding today, a James 250.
That's with the Villiers engine?
Yes, that's right, yes, it's the Villiers engine, yes.
Has that got rear springing on it? Or?
Yes, this one has, yes.
And have you done this trial before?
Yeah.
How many years have you been doing trial riding?
30 odd years.
30 years.
Yeah.
Have you seen many changes?
Oh yeah, hell of a lot.
What about the bikes 30 years ago? What sort of bikes do you have then?
Well, a lot heavier, a lot more difficult to handle, but then again the sections were appropriately easier. And as the sections become more difficult, the bikes become better. So you've sort of got a chicken and egg situation. You know, the bikes get better, so they make the sections more difficult. So the bikes get better again, they make the sections more difficult again. When the whole format of this trials had to change, because the bikes have changed with it. And it's necessary along the line to change everything to make it more competitive. I mean, just not so many years ago, it's quite a trial to just do a run down a Land's End or whatever. But of course, as time's gone on, it's become more and more, bikes have got better sections in it.
And you're the only lady motorcyclist in the trial?
This year I am, yeah. There's usually two of us. Heather's off skiing on Sunday and she didn't want to risk breaking her leg this weekend before she went, so I'm on my own this year.
I wonder if you mind telling me why you're going?
Why I'm riding them?
Yeah.
At 3:30 in the morning, when it's pouring with rain, I asked myself that question.
I haven't got a clue. It's the atmosphere, the people. It's wonderful.
I suppose the classic answer is because it's there. That seems to be the reason.
There's nothing else like it. There's sort of comradeship. You see the same people year after year. It's totally unique in the competition world.
It's not just the competition.
Oh no, that doesn't really come into it. I think it's just the fun of doing it. It's the whole atmosphere. Everyone's wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh dear, how embarrassing. Thank you so much. We're so glad you came to see us.
The first Exeter trial was run on New Year's Eve in 1910. About 30 competitors took part. All competitors have a time of departure and a time box in which to complete the trial. Motorcycles and combinations are the first to cross the start line. 3:30 a.m. It's very cold and very wet. The stewards at Norman's Hump are Mr. Gill and members of the Avalon Volkswagen Club. Most are members of the MCC and often compete themselves, which is a demonstration of the great camaraderie that exists within the MCC. Without them, the trial could not take place. Brown on his trusty 250cc James, waiting at this crossroads for Stephen Harris to climb the hill on his 250 Honda. There seems to be some confusion here for Les Rowley on his Honda XR250. However, no confusion at all for his wife Kim, who simply zooms up the hill.
We knew it was you coming, so we timed it for it.
Turn right if you can.
Left or right?
Turn right.
Having disappeared into the night, reappears having failed the hill. Ken belongs to the Nutcracker team, whose origins stem from the old MG Works cream cracker team of the 30s. at the Granada Services, Exeter. A welcome break for all the competitors, including Graham Marshall with the blue Ford Special. Ian Moss's Citroen is being inspected by members of the Stroud and District Car Club. Each competitor is checked in by 92-year-old Jack Pouncey, a staunch, lifelong supporter of the MCC, who took part in trials way back in 1928 and used to race at Brooklands. Jeff Margate, Secretary of the MCC and the Morgan Car Company, checks to see if John Sargent has fitted the wings the right way round. Meanwhile, here at Worston Steep, the motorcycles are tackling one of the difficult hills en route to the finish. Their classification dictates which track to use. Mike Hill, on his Montesa 350, demonstrates how very slippery the surface is, consisting mainly of wet leaves and mud. Loses contact with his Triumph 500cc, thoughtfully right in front of our camera. Fran Sleeman on her 500 Enfield takes a light-hearted tumble. Just as Dave Brabham gate crashes the hill only to come a cropper himself.
Oh, it saves me touch.
BMW.
No, it's not. You get extra mark for artistic. Right, 2, 3.
Dick Peach, MCC Competition Secretary, showing how not to get a BMW up Worcester. The Potts duo from Danton, on their Yamaha combination, desperately look for some grip on this evil surface. Marshall in his full special and John Kirby's 1800cc Marlin Roadster introduce us to another hill. cc Beetle has been competing in trials since 1976. Roger Hooper deserted his Morgan Plus 8 for this trial and won a bronze in his Marlin. Nick Aikin, a confirmed deux chevaux freak, finds grip and just enough power. Anne Templeton in her 1700cc Troll on the restart.
Well tried.
from his Austin 7 Special, and by the look of it, no shock absorbers either. Buttercup is the name of Ian Blackburn's lovely little Singer 9, pulling beautifully. This 1776cc Beetle, driven by Ian Bates, is reputed to run on Marsden's Pedigree Ale. That's interesting. Jeff Margetts makes easy work of this hill in his mortar. Bob Gilmore in his very tidy VW. "16-year-old Tony Hayes from Bristol, having just passed his test, displays great spirit on his little 98cc Suzuki.
Stupid bastard.
He is followed by his father, John, who seems determined to follow in his son's footsteps. Flatbred Morgan Plus 4 is being driven very precisely by Chris Aidney from Gilbert's End. The unmistakable sound of Peter Jones's MGTC is music to the ears. As the Triumph Toledo of David Pryor disappears into the undergrowth, we approach the bottom of the hill. Across the ford we are greeted with the wonderful sight of 3 Austin 7s, deep in the heart of the Devon countryside.
No point scan. We'll close that.
Little running repairs, like setting the points and changing the cylinder head gasket on Barry Clark's 1928 Chummy. We return to Worston Steep to see David Maynard's Jago Jeep attempting the climb. Dudley Sterry in his very desirable MG.
Going and all. This MG-J2, driven by Colin Biles, seem to help its progress of this muddy track. It has been said that wherever you go, it goes, and this 1300cc model goes very well indeed. Enjoying a snack is Mark Lindforth from Stroud, usually a competitor, this time doing his stint as a marshal. This front-wheel drive Renault 5 finds it too steep. the front of his trawl leap into the air. A gallant attempt by this little Fiat 500, driven by Simon Nichols of St Austell. The strange-looking Ford-based Siva is straight out of Doctor Who. Jones in the 1600cc Burlington Arrow. Two of the Tamar Trio team of MGs, Barry Smith's PB and Peter Moore's J2, storm up the street. Stephen Strutt's Canon 1700cc has no problem at all.
veteran trialist Gerald Berridge and his wife fly the flag for Riley in their lovely 9-horse special.
If the roof gets the car that way. No, whoa. Close the door and tractor, please! Lift the car this way. Get out of there now. His arms are back window.
Get him, mate. Got some petrol in there. Yes.
Yeah, mine have had some bomb smoke.
You're right, mate.
Right on there.
It rolls back and goes straight over the head.
Drag the front across.
Disappointing crash for Stephen Coles in his Yugo. Up till then he was leading his class. Damage, however, was limited to a bent car and bruised hand. Bad luck, Stephen.